Now, your Alaska Link weather for Anchorage and South Central.
Good evening. Yesterday, we did wrap up the month of April, and looking at the summary, we see that we ended off the month right on par for what's normal for this time of the year with an average temperature at 37.5 degrees. We did stay above normal when it came down to precipitation, really weighing heavily there on that snowfall that we experienced earlier in the month, getting us up to 9 inches, keeping us at the second snowiest season on record. Now, we are talking snowfall in our forecast. We are going to stay with more of this mild environment, keeping our main precipitation type rain showers, some coastal mountain snow showers possible, but nothing that's expected to make its way down through sea level. And that's what we're going to continue to talk about, is going to be just some shower conditions for coastal areas. Inland spots are looking to stay on the drier side, especially here early in the forecast, as a lot of the forcing is going to be fairly weak until a series of lows swinging their way through areas of the Aleutian Islands into the Gulf of Alaska is what's going to be keeping it active across our area throughout the weekend forecast and potentially even through early next week. Though even with a series of active weather expected, note that we are staying near normal, at least expecting high temperatures to head towards those 50s. So here as we roll into our Thursday, it's going to be a fairly similar day to what we were experiencing today. However, what we're not seeing is that there's not going to be as much of those gap winds that we're developing in the afternoons. We see a little steer to that southwesterly flow, but really those southeasterly winds is what creates those gap winds through the Anchorage hillside and even the bowl at times. So we'll note that not too much of that threat, but those gray skies do continue as high temperatures will head towards those 50s. Most of those rain showers as we head through our Thursday will hold to more of the southern tier there of the Kenai Peninsula, and as well as just much of those coastal areas. Not too much even precipitation spreading towards the Prince William Sound. There is a little better push that we can just signal there for Friday morning, and we'll see that push continue into the weekend forecast as a stronger low will be setting its eyes on the Gulf of Alaska into the end of that weekend forecast. So there will be some increases in the rainfall. Even there has been some increase in reflectivity. Those higher reflectivities, that's mountain snowfall there, but sea level locations looking to trend towards about a half an inch or more. So there is that trend of some increases ahead, but inland spots, as you can see, lots of goose eggs. So nothing that's going to be too prominent as we roll at least through the end of the work week. The weekend is where some better eyes will be turned to when it comes down to accumulation for our inland spots. So 16 hours and 24 minutes for daylight into our Thursday. Not too much of that seen. Again, going to be a very similar day to today where we had gray skies today. We even had a few of those showers. 5:44 is that sunrise. 10:08 is that sunset. Again, South Central keeps those temperatures seasonal, just around those 50s. Coastal areas 40s. We rinse and repeat that into our Friday before the weekend forecast is where we'll need to watch for that stronger system to allow for some better rain chances and potentially some stronger winds.